Legal break, open tables, foul. Ball in hand, time ready. Solid in play.
Ball in hand. I'm ready.
Square.
Red ball in the red. Raise to sevens, boys, 1-all. Certificate to break. Ball in hand, come running.
control from him. There's some maneuvering required. I mean, probably not the route he envisaged taking at the outset when he chose yellow. But, I mean, he's got to recover now. We've seen Senzo recover before. Look at this. Look at this. There's some beautiful cueing from him. Of the cushion here, look at that. Look at that, and that might be good enough. Senzo could come off that top cushion, potentially play. I mean, the black is open for all pockets here, guys. Black is open for all pockets. That is some confident, positive play there from South Africa's Senzo Gumede. Look at him go. Second break for him in this match and second run out. Excellent standard from South Africa's Senzo Gumede, current black ball South Africa men's singles champion. This is the standard we want to see in a men's semi-final ball table. Well, remember we spoke about it on day 1 and 2. The guys are not warmed up yet. Not playing to the potential. We're used to seeing them playing on home soil. But Senzo really bringing the fire now in the semi-final. Two reds, but no direct line to any reds on the table for Ginter. They would just contain and say to his didn't have much choice there. We've left Senzo with a shot on the red, a pressure shot on the red. Senzo's got to be so careful now.
Bowling hand, diamond.
Gita is feeling very, very confident at this championship, having watched him play the table during the tournament, as well as in his post-match interviews. He has said with absolute confidence he's here to win. Senzo made it clever super shot there from him.
Yellow play.
Griven slipped it, returned with
Foul.
black ball rules. Senzo has the opportunity to play where the ball stands, or like you've seen him do right now, up to take the cue ball behind
Ball in
ball.
hand, come running. Come off. Ball in hand, come running.
Ball in hand. Time running.
30 seconds.
Legal break. Open break.
Uganda.
Sugar accepted, I'm running. Accepted, I'm running.
Race to 7. Uganda 5. Kenyatta break. Bowling. Bowling hand. Time running.
Griven managing to find his red object ball off that snooker from Senzo Gumede.
Legal break. Open table.
It's that situation with the red, yellow, and black that has prevented either of them from going for it now. And I think they're waiting for the perfect opportunity to develop that situation. Griven has certainly left a gap big enough to Senzo to do something there, and that's exactly what he's going for now. Cushion first. Griven poised for another tactical shot.
Accepted, I'm running. Race to 7, South Africa leads 3-1. South Africa to break. All in hand, start running.
Senzo Gumede making red on the
We go back up the table. Let's go.
ball seemed to be concentrated on the right hand side of this half of the table. To get an action replay on that break, we see the red make its way into the corner pocket. Not an easy table though, not an easy table. Senzo for yellow. Ooh, not good enough. Not good enough. Here comes Ginte. Open table. Ginte not able to stay on the table with that visit. Open table for Senzo Gumede. Straight away, Senzo looking at what is he going to do to alleviate the problem of that cluster there on the left-hand side of the table.
Ready to play.
One good hit on that cluster and the game is open for red. I think Senzo's gonna go for it now. Look at that, look at that. Not what he intended. But the outcome could have been worse. Senzo with a safety play. Does he get it? I think Inter might have line on the action happening at the corner pocket on the table. He might have a direct line there on the yellow. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Nicely taken by Ginte.
Race to 7, 5-2, Kenya to break. Only 10, time running. Legal break, yellow, red board पर जाए, open table. Yellow play.
Ginte. Nicely done. Nicely done. He snatches that second point rather confidently. 3-2 still for Senzo Gumede.
to 7, South Africa leads 3-2. Go break over table, yellow ball Potter. 2, allowing to break. Ball in hand, start running. Red in play. We go break over table, yellow ball Potter.
Black ball, take ball, play ball. You have 1 hour left in your session.
Tanzania 3, Uganda 3.
Come off. Come on. hand. Frame, South Africa.
Senzo Gumede with his 4th point. After 7 frames, the players will be entitled to an intermission.
Race to 7, South Africa leads 4-2. South Africa to break, ball in hand, time running.
27, Uganda, lead 6-6, King of the quick, ball in hand, time running. Foul, illegal break. Illegal break, open table, head cross button.
Oh, they've been working so well in the semi-final. Senzo Gumede once again 2 red spotted on the break. Exercising restraint there, Senzo Gumede got a 2-point lead. Now I'm Griven Stanford. For Griven. Opportunity here for him to narrow the lead, but Senzo has. Oh, nicely done there, opening up that problem ball immediately.
That's it, that point. Pudding for Griven Stanford.
Friends, allow it.
Really nice cue ball movement from him. Quick fire from Griven Stanford to take his third point. Oh yes, that's what we want to see in a semi-final. Senzo Gumede in the lead now 4-3. And the players are entitled to an intermission. Let's see if they opt to take it.
Race to 7. South Africa leads 4-3. Allow it to break. 29, come running.
Nico, break open table.
Seconds. Seconds.
This is the quality. This is the quality we've been yearning for on these United tables since the beginning of the tournament. I'm so glad to see Senzo Gumede bring it now in his true fashion. Senzo Gumede just showing the shot its respect, and it's something that we've become accustomed to seeing with Senzo Gumede. Such a disciplined player, and it served him well in the last couple of years. He's dominated on the world scene in official black ball tournaments as well as the South African Championships. Just checking the line here. Wonder if he'll want to stop the cue ball on the red. How is he going to hold the cue ball here for the black? Certainly looking at the line, Senzo Gumede.
30 seconds.
Some cueing required. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is just beautiful. Beautiful stuff from Senzo Gumede, navigating so beautifully, using the cushions to his advantage. Senzo Gumede 5, Griven Stanford 3 in this race to 7. Just over 44 minutes left on the clock.
Race to 7, South Africa leads 5-3. South Africa to break. Ball in hand, thumb running. Legal break, open table, red ball potted.
Red potted and no direct line to any red on the table for Senzo Gumede. He's snug behind that yellow as we take another look. At that break, Senzo Gumede, for his opening shot, might be forced to play tactically.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are trying to see that you can watch this game. You can watch it here or go on Pool Home Africa. At least the image is a bit clear on Pool Home Africa. We are also having it there. Pool. You type in Pool Home Africa, you subscribe and then watch there. Also on YouTube. Yeah, you can go there and watch Pool Home Africa. If the image here is not clear, you can go there and watch Pool Home Africa. And also to share. If you reach there, you can help us share to your friends. Pool Home Africa.
Gotta hand it to Ginte though, when he does get those opportunities. So impressive on the table. Case in point now.
Look at that. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Griven Ginte Stanford on the black to take his 4th point.
Frame, Malawi.
Senzo Gumede still in the lead, 5-4 in this race to 7, just over 39 minutes remaining on the clock.
Race to 7. South Africa leads 5-4. Malawi to break. Ball in hand, come running.
Senzo's gotta dig deep now. I've seen Griven Ginte Stanford come from behind and better his more experienced opponents in previous matches. He's definitely got the chutzpah to do it.
Legal break off the table.
Oh, Griven with a dry break. Senzo has been having much better breaks on this table than Griven.
Seconds.
Yellow in play.
Look at that, just look at that. That's a heavy snooker to be in.
30 seconds.
Griven should try to cushion escape here. We watch him swerve. Ah, no cigar. No cigar, that's free visit for Senzo Gumede.
seconds.
Ooh, so close, so close. Just caught that red. And the path that Senzo wanted that cue ball to take was obstructed. Some recovery required now, and Senzo can certainly cut this ball, but the black ball's coming off the cush.
Seconds.
If he plays low on the cue ball here as well, he runs the risk of creating a problem for himself. Senzo Gumere on the yellow. Money shot here from him. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, wow. I think he might have got it. Can he get through? Does Senzo have the putting angle on the black ball here?
Snooker accepted.
Does-
Running.
Oh, it's a snooker. It's a snooker. It's a snooker on black for Senzo Gumere. Oh, yes, there we go. There we can see it now. Snooker on black for Senzo Gumere. How unfortunate for him. That was a great cut.
20 seconds.
Black ball, table, HEYBALL. 30 minutes left in your session. 30 minutes left.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Nicely done by Senzo. Not leaving much for Ginte. Ginte should do what Ginte does. Senzo might be able to see a little bit of the black on the left-hand side. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. He can see some of that black. And I think Senzo's going to want to get that black out, away from those reds. No, Senzo's calculating a putt. Senzo is calculating a putt. This is going to be something. Woo!
South Africa.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, that's what happens when you let your opponent back to the table. Senzo Gumere on the hill in this race to 7. Griven stand. Senzo to break, and he's been having great breaks in this match so far. who is potting red, if memory serves me correct. And not just one, a couple. And here we go again, red potted.
Go break open table. Red
And
ball spotted.
yellow potted. Open table for Senzo Gumede.
Seconds.
Yellow in play.
Senzo Gumede.
Frame and match. South Africa.
Senzo Gumede, what can be said? What can be said? He really dominated in this match.
He secured his spot in the final. Well-deserved victory for him. Senzo Gumede poised now for that final coming up at around 5 o'clock today, live on WPALive.tv.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back at around 3 o'clock for that women's final. I'm Lenyuk Chetty. Look forward to keeping you company later today. Bye-bye.
he now leads Jason Taron by 2 points. 6 frames to 4. Race to 9 in this men's semi-final of the HEYBALL division here at the Commonwealth Billiards Championship.
India leading the match 6-4. South Africa to break. Ball in hand. Time running.
Yeah, he's made a ball. He has made a ball 7 into the top right corner pocket. And that is a really nice break from Jason Taron. Exactly what he needs with the clock ticking down. He is trailing by 2 frames. Score is currently 6-4 to Shiver Aurora. 20 minutes left on the clock. That's more than enough time. I mean, we have seen Chris Melling finish a frame in about 2 minutes, 2 minutes 30. Yesterday made that clearance in about 1 minute 30. That legendary clearance to make it 7-all against CEASER Chandigarh and force the penalty shootout. Unforgettable stuff at this tournament, and here we go again with another cracker of a match between these two players. We knew it was going to be really close from the get-go and nothing much separating them. I mean, 2 frames, not much in a race to 9, especially if Jason can get this point on the board, get it back to 1. I'm just worried about that 15. That 15 looks like it only pots into the bottom right corner pocket. Yeah, trying to squeeze whatever angle he could out of that ball to the center. So now you're playing this 15 into the bottom right. You are... yeah, I think you are going to get a kiss off the black ball if you play it direct. No, he was able to pass it nicely. Nicely done from Jason. Just avoiding the kiss on that black ball. Cue ball comes around, not behind the 1. Not behind the 1 of all the places on the table. Jason Taron. Jump cue out for sure. And he knows the shot. This is Jason Taron's shot. Just a little bit too much power in that one. I've seen him make that shot before, and that is unfortunate from Jason Taron. Just not getting the position he wanted on that black ball. So advantage to Shiver Aurora. Yeah, that was going to change the entire complexion of this match if he would have landed perfectly on that black ball, or just having sight of it at least. Got a touch. Cue ball touches the cushion. That is a legal shot. So now Shivan's the kind of player who's going to attack. Yeah, I feel he has to attack. You can't be playing the clock. You know you 2 points ahead with 17 minutes to go. It's not enough. It's not the time to be relaxing or slowing down the game. It's the time to carry on pushing, because when you tend to do that, from what I've seen, that's when you let your opponent back. And with 17 minutes to go, one good break, one good clearance, and your opponent is right back in the game. Let's have a look at the score on the other table while we have a second. Let's refresh those scores. Those scores are on digitalpool.com. Search Commonwealth and you can find all the matches here for HEYBALL, 10 ball and black ball. Snooker is on the IBSF page. And all the streams on WPAlive.tv, all 8 tables, 2 tables per discipline. Yeah, the score on the other table, Abdullah Hassan against Caesar Chandiga, currently at 5 apiece, as we see Shivam Aurora making that mistake. If that was in, that was going to be his 7th point, but he hasn't left this easy for Jason. So is Jason going to take this into the center pocket? The double is not on. One is in the way even of the cross bank. I don't think you risk taking this to the top corner. I think you have to go center. He's gone for it. And it's not there. And as I've said before, this point would make such a big difference in this match. It's the difference between Jason being down by 1 or Jason being down by 3. Now that wouldn't be such an issue without a time limit. Race to 9, you know, you can always come back. But the difference it makes based on the time limit and the time ticking down, 15 minutes left to play. Referee calls 15 seconds left on his shot. Players get 45 seconds per shot, 1 extension of 30 seconds per frame. He's going for the 6 to the top. With the referee counting down from 5, talk about pressure on a shot. If he missed that, Jason would have definitely had that point. No matter what happens in this match, massive respect to both players, but also massive respect to Shivam Aurora. He is playing one of the best international HEYBALL players in the world in Jason Turon, making it to the top 24 at the recent Joy Masters Grand Finals. And the way he has held his nerve against Jason is absolute class stuff from Shivam Aurora as he takes his 7th point, now leading by 3. He's up 7-4 against Jason Turon from South Africa in this men's semi-final match here at the Commonwealth Billiard Championships at the Revanala Attitude Hotel here in Mauritius.
Leading them at 7-4, India to break, ball in hand, time running.
Where's the cue ball? Safe on the table, but he has potted the ball on that break. Oh, what a pot that is. What a pot that is to secure stripes for Shiver Marora, and he's off again. 7-4 up in a race to 9, men's semi-final. He is playing Jason Taron from South Africa. And what a performance thus far from this player. Recently signed with Q Lees as well, did Shiver Marora. So both these players, Q Lees players, but I can see why they also have taken Shivam as one of their international players. And this is why. That run out in about 1 minute 30, 2 minutes. Break and run from Shiver Marora as he goes 8-4 up in this race to 9 against Jason Taron. That opening shot, look at that. Opening up the 12 as well with that shot.
HEYBALL and J-ball, they have 10 minutes left in the session. 10 minutes left.
South Africa to break. Ball in hand. Time running.
Jason to break in this frame. He is currently 8-4 down against Shiver Marora in this race to 9. I think we just have under 10 minutes left to play. There we go, 9 minutes 30 left to play in the semi-final. 8-4 in favor of Shiver Marora. Yeah, those slight mistakes from Jason Taron. The main one coming at 8-4 down to make it at 5-4 down to make it 5-all. That was the mistake. I think cost him a lot in this match. The match isn't over yet, 9 minutes to play. Yeah, and that's what I mean. When time is an issue, you have to start playing slightly faster. You have no choice. You are watching a clock, of course. So you don't want to be taking 30 seconds per shot if you are the player that's down. And yeah, it's a tough place to be when you are 3 or 4 frames down. Jason Taron smashes in that black ball, gets that 5th point on the board for himself. So 8-5, 7 minutes 50. That was a quick frame, I believe 1 minute 32 minutes. This is not over, ladies and gentlemen. I can assure you that this is not over. Yeah, absolutely. Smash that in.
Get your break. Ball in hand. Time running.
So Shiver Aurora to break. Score 8-5 now in favor of him against Jason Turon. And that is looking like a dry break, legal break. We have Jason coming to the table quite quickly. Yeah, he's made that stripe and he's opened them up a bit, but that 2 has still stayed on the table at the bottom. Can't really afford to play safe, can you? I mean, you have to go for everything. 6 minutes 30 left, trailing by 3. It's not there. And that'll bring your opponent back to the table, and that's the worst part about the clock ticking down, because you know your opponent has 45 seconds per shot. And yeah, we didn't see misses like that from Shivam the entire match. And yeah, he can't afford to take his foot off the pedal here, because I mean, you just saw what Jason did in the previous frame, but he's also missed. So both players now missing some shots they wouldn't usually miss. I can understand for Jason, he's playing against the clock, fighting that clock and the scoreline. Five minutes left on the clock. Jason Turon from South Africa currently trailing by 3 frames, 8-5 down against Shivam Arora from India. Beautiful, beautiful combination shot from Jason, and in potting his ball after the opponent's ball, he is still on the table. Another one, another combination shot from him, and yeah, this is looking like he possibly can get another point on the board quickly. Where is he taking the stripe to? It looks like center. It's there. Black ball free as well. Black ball's also going to be going into that center pocket. Here it comes. And he has missed the black ball. Oh my word. Jason Turon has conceded. Shivam Arora through to the final of the Commonwealth Billiard Championships HEYBALL category. Oh my word. What a match that was. Brilliant stuff from both players. Big congratulations to both of them for reaching this far. And a massive congratulations to Shivam Arora, our first finalist for the HEYBALL category here at the Commonwealth Billiards Championship. That final will be at 5:30 p.m. local time here in Mauritius. Just before we sign off, we have CEASER Chandigarh leading by 6 frames to 5. Now 7 frames to 5 over Abdullah Hussain from Tanzania. Let's check that score. Yes, 7-5 currently, 3 minutes left. So if the scores stay the same, it will be Shivam Arora from India against
CEASER Chandigarh from Uganda. Absolutely class stuff here at the Commonwealth Billiard Championship. I'm your commentator, Raymond Tilak, for the HEYBALL category. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will be back in just under an hour, 3 p.m. local time, for the ladies' final. That is Vidya Pillay against Marina Jacobs from South Africa. Cheers guys, signing off.